We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Interleague Baseball on the show. Alex Cobb, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Ready now, Ryan Sandberg. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Ryan Sandberg.
First pitch on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he fouls this one off. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Bounce towards the second baseman. Scooped up, and that's out number 1.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Billy Williams.
The next Cub up, Billy Williams. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy. Works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Dave Kingman. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he will take this to the bag himself. A great play there that certainly saved a run as they get out of the inning unscathed. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Fergie Jenkins is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First offering on its way. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Jenkins is up over 4,500 innings of work in his long career and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Here it comes, 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Contreras. And the throw is in time. Roberts is retired, and there's one away. In now for the O's, Jose Iglesias. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch.
Well, count 1-0.
Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So now to the plate, Eddie Murray, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. A windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore, but first here's Heidi Watney with a little bit more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
Ernie Banks is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Settling in now, Anthony Rizzo, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Banks aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. The 1-2, and it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2.
We're at the count 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? To second for one. On to first, and Rizzo's retired as well. A double play.
Batting 7, detective Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Line drive base hit.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Too high, and it's 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. From the belt, kicks and deals. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In there, and it's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1.
That's ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now for Baltimore, Cal Ripken. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Cal Ripken Jr.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2, here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Soft grounder left side. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Robinson.
Stepping into the box, Brooks Robinson. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Pitch on the way. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Jenkins, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The right fielder,
Digging in now, Trey Mancini. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Anthony Santander the next to bat as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's set, now the pitch.
2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's over. 3-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting in, the center fielder,
Austin Hayes the next to bat. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. He's set. Here it comes. He's set. The 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 2-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. So in now for Chicago, Ryan Sandberg. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Santander on the run. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Here's the first pitch to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
To the plate now, Billy Williams. Fouled away. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Williams, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Still 2-2. Full count to Billy Williams, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So coming to the plate, Austin Wins. He went deep in the contest last night.
The catcher, Austin.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. Now in the box, Brian Roberts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's in.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Banks trying to get there. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Iglesias. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Dave Kingman.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. This one's flared out toward left. Charging in is Santander. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
The batter.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Here it comes on 0-2.
Ball.
And he misses there. 1-2.
1-2.
From the stretch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eddie Murray.
Eddie Murray.
Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the forkball, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Pitch on the way. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cal Ripken. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
At the plate now, Brooks Robinson. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And Robinson behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Banks has got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Trey Mancini. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Counts 1-0.
1-0 pitch. Count now, a ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1 through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Cubs.
All set for the start of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ryan Sandberg. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Santander reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Two and 0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
And, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
Now, that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned it the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And it's fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Austin Hayes. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So striding forward now, Austin Wynns comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two and 0 now. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate, Brian Roberts, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
2-2 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a bouncing ball for Ryan Sandberg at second base. throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
A ball and a strike now to Bryant. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The left fielder, Billy Williams.
Into the box now, Billy Williams. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. And now a pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
1 out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Stepping in now, Dave Kingman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to the first baseman, Murray, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Designated hitter, tag, Iglesias.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Line towards center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Into the box now, Eddie Murray, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
So now to the plate, Cal Ripken, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Ripken in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swinging away there, it's 3-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
The 3-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Digging in once again, Brooks Robinson, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mancini.
Digging in, Trey Mancini. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Two outs here with a runner at third. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We're through 6 full. It's the Orioles 1 and the Cubs nothing. Stepping into the box, Ernie Banks. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
1-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Outside, 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he has signaled to the bullpen that's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
So
please.
with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 42, Richard Dwyer.
Anthony Rizzo will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Now here's the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. A little bit outside. 2-1. Weekly hit to third. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
From the stretch, Wilson Contreras is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hayward is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. It's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To Murray, and that finishes the double play.
Up next to the Cubs, the center fielder, Ian.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. He's set. The 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Grounded back up the middle. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Cubbies are in front 2-1. Standing in now, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Stepping in, Austin Hayes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In the air down the line in left. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Grounded to third. Bryant's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Wynn.
Now at the plate, Austin Wynns. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Kyle Ryan will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
42, Kyle Ryan.
Brian Roberts will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Popped him up. Banks calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Orioles. They still trail it here 2-1. Shawn Armstrong's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. In now, Ryan Sandberg. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ryan Sandberg.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
In now, Billy Williams. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
0-1. I got a ball, 1 strike. Yeah.
Struck him out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Dave Kingman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set and the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. On the season, Kingman is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
1-1. Is in there for the second strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Sandberg is on his way home. The relay throw, and this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 1-1 is a slider taken in the dirt.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Runners are at the corners with one man out. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Low for ball one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Left side, but well foul. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Tanner Scott answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Wilson Contreras will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's out.
The set and the 1-0. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs lead this one 3-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Iglesias. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Ryan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
To the plate now, Eddie Murray. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Bruce Sutter enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 42, Bruce Sutter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cal Ripken. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball one. 1-1.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Ground ball right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ramon Urias will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at second base.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
2-0 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 2-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Orioles strand a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ballgame. Ramon Urias will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 42.
At the plate, Jason Hayward. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage. Thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base. Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
At the plate now, Ryan Sandberg. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the belt, kicks and deals. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. The 1-1 home. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Over to Murray. They get the double play. And the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Nothing in the Cubs half of the 9th. Last chance coming up for Baltimore. They're on the short end of a 3-1 score. Lee Smith takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 42, Lee Smith.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The left fielder, Anthony Santander.
First offering on its way. Comes set with the 0-1. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a novel.
So digging in now, Austin Hayes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. And he lays off for ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Austin wins as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Runner at first here, one man out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-1. Taken, strike two. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box now, Brian Roberts, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
One ball, one
a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is flared right back over the mound. Oh, and he botches it.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Pitch is popped up. Bryant waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Chicago Cubs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Fergie Jenkins earns the win, his second, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Lee Smith earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.